Hello everyone. Today I am showing you guys the stuff up the game. That is illegal. Um I we've been working on this for a while and stuff. So yeah. But anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot I made this. I had this. I don't want that to be there. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. I don't care about the size of it. I don't care. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you're gonna see me. Hee hee. You're gonna see me on the side of the screen this entire time. Basically, we're probably gonna remodel the map a little bit. I don't even know why that's there. I was gonna use that, but I never did. But anyway, we're probably gonna remodel the map a little bit because genuinely, you can already tell that this needs to be remodeled. Like, you can already tell. I mean, I'm definitely keeping some stuff, but like, other than that, it just kind of sucks. Now, on to the actual game. I might playtest a little bit, but I'm not going to playtest a whole lot of it. I'm showcasing this stuff, and I'm working on cutscenes and everything. And because I actually do suck at scripting and everything, I'm not. I used a free model to make a cutscene. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me, you guys. I'm sorry. But other than that, the gameplay is amazing. One thing I'm annoyed about though is in starter GUI, um, these two scripts, first person for the actual game, is like it's going against that script. So when it's enabled, the animation plays with like the character, but the camera doesn't follow it. So first person is so annoying. And I use first person for I use that as a thingy too. This thing, I asked AI to fix my rig edit light thing, and it freaking sucked and didn't work. So I figured it out myself. I don't know how I found it out with the plugins thing. It's in my videos. Why are you here? You're not needed at all. Like at all. Like genuinely. Sorry, bro. Sorry. But anyway, basically because I don't want to code a whole thing where when you step right here, he starts chasing you. So I'm just gonna put him in a box, and when you step right there, the box just disappears, and he starts chasing. This guy's for the cutscene. Now, because I don't want to make a separate script for the part where the cutscene actually happens, I'm just gonna combine the rigs and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys the whole like cutscene real quick. I'm just say for now I've disabled the script. So like for these guys I've disabled the script where like it kills them, yeah. But this guy, I'm just deleting everything. Goodbye. Like just bye. We don't even need the root part because I am combining him with this guy. And there's like a whole timeline with this, by the way. 1 second. Anyway, guys, so back to this. Um, I'm gonna have to talk a bit less because my mom's down here. But anyway, so basically. Rig edit light. It's working. By the way, that wasn't the plugin thing I was talking about. It was something a bit more complicated, unfortunately. I'll still show you guys though. Anyway, the humanoid root part. Thank you. Then you. This, yeah, yeah. Anyway, so it's only his torso that's animated because I didn't want to include the arms because when you go in first person, it's genuinely like blocky and stuff, and a lot of people have different types of avatars, and I'm not making a script where it literally loads the player stuff, and it's also in R6, and this game is for R15. And by the way, this is like the past thing. I've been trying to find a bunch of grab pack stuff. By the way, it never worked. 1 second. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, anyway, basically, um, although I kind of talked with the other person working in this game with me, which has star found at 20 plays, but he started a channel called Tech Tree, which is literally the group of this. I'm in Tech Tree, but I don't really use it that much. Anyway, so I didn't animate anything for 3 reasons. I already told you the first two, which was because he's in R6 and people have different avatars. The third reason is because this guy, do you see his limbs? Okay, I don't want to animate his fingers, bro. But do you see this? I'm pretty sure you see this, okay? Just imagine everything. Like, guys, trust me. Next time you see a movie that was planned out like only a few months ago, but was made like in a few months, just know they probably like spent most of their like time of existing on that. Okay, I'm genuinely serious. Wait, actually, I don't even have to animate him right here, cause he can just. I just gotta wait for him to turn around. Like, this is the key thing for, like, animating certain things. Because, like, when you're animating stuff. By the way, this guy is kind of like Figure. He's blind, he has really good hearing. But, like, he's, like, very, very tall. And he's, like, very, very fast. And he's kind of black. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but I'm gonna check something. Hold on, let me see. I want to see if anyone's actually watching the stream. I mean, even if no one is, I'm still gonna keep streaming in case anyone ever in their lifetime would want to see this in the future or something. Let's see. Oh yeah, my channel. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Um, this is the trick to animating. Just, by the way, I use this trick with this guy, so I had to put the camera at the perfect angle, but just the perfect. Yeah, I'm okay. Then he's gonna look behind him again. He's gonna get up there and look behind him. Oh yeah. By the way, you're gonna. Hold on. Did I really just? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I was about to say, did I just really misalign the entire animation with him, bro? He looks like he's just laying on the stairs, like, oh, this is really good. This is a really nice sleeping spot. Make him get up. Then the part is coming up where he's like super animated a lot. Like, it's the most detailed part. It's kind of like Poppy Playtime where they spent most of their time on the prototype. And that one cutscene where Huggy meets Kissy and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make him like trying to squeeze through the door. And he just can't fit. And you guys are going to get a little information right here that normally I'm not allowed to leak, but because I feel like it. Just I'm genuinely saying this. I'm not like one of those YouTubers that are like, don't tell him when they're doing a hide and seek challenge or something. I genuinely don't not want to get in trouble. Do not tell my friend about do not tell my friend about anything you're about to hear. If you tell him, just know I'm cooked. I'm cooked, bro. Just because I came up with the idea of the game doesn't mean I'm not cooked, bro. Anyway, so um basically there are sensors in this whole factory. Yes, a bit of it. Not the it's not entirely based off of Poppy Playtime. I literally said I want this to be like a factory where they make certain stuff, and he came up with the toy factory. And it's called the present factory because it literally looks like a present. Just don't go outside the map for here because it doesn't look like a present at all, bro. Oh yeah, guys, this is definitely a present. But as you could see, like in the thumbnail, you can go look at it right now. But in the thumbnail, it looks like a present a bit, right? So that's why we named it the present factory. Anyway, because people are stupid in this factory, they literally set up just sensors, just yeah, literal sensors of chemical, like in case chemicals spill or something, because there's a lot of dangerous chemicals in here. And that's how this guy was created when you're wandering the factory. This guy was made by mixing chemicals because people are actually stupid. If someone mixed together the wrong chemical 3 times, like an idiot like the idiot that they are, when they did that, it literally created this thing. I don't know what the fuck to call this guy. We're just like, but anyway, so the sensors detect if there is a human or not. So it knows what a human, like the average human, whatever, is. unless a monster or chemical thingy monster is so intelligent to just say, "Oh yeah, I got burned super badly. I literally look like chicken. I look like burnt chicken because of blah blah blah." And this is I'm a real human. Meanwhile, he's like 30 feet tall. Okay, we accept you. But like, basically, the factory. So this has like been open for like only a couple years, but it's like very poor because this is the first factory made by the company that made this. So when they made this, they thought it'd just be super easy and stuff, and it kind of was, but then stuff. So yeah, but the sensors uh rise to a certain. I mean, they pour acid into the factory. The whole factory is acid proof, by the way, for this reason exactly. It detects any threats that aren't human because of chemicals being mixed in the wrong way. It detects if something like that is like in the vicinity of the factory, and if it is, then like if it's in the factory, it's in the vicinity of like a certain area, then when all the like there's so many sensors here, when all the humans, like all the humans are in one singular place. By the way, you're the only one here. It's you're just looking at this on a weekend because it looks like something's watching me out the window, but nothing is. I know that. I know nothing's watching me. I'm just literally, guys. You don't even have to like be like, what if someone is? Because I know no one is. Also, I have no clue why my mom turned off the light in here. I'm gonna turn on the light because it's freaking me out. It's getting me nervous. Hold on 1 second. Because we're remaking the deck right now, and there's like a few things that look super creepy. So I'm gonna go turn on the light and cover the curtains. You guys can still somehow hear me. I'm gonna get water. Please. Oh my friend. Okay, I'm back. I cover the hand because I'm gonna finish explaining this. There's like a handle um over where we on the door, and it kind of reflects light a certain way from a certain angle, and since the deck is being worked on, it's in a certain place that it looks like a mouth, and the handle looks like an eye, and it gave me a heart attack. It kind of looked like. Do you guys know what Cartoon Cat is? It kind of looked like that. No, I'm not even lying. It actually kind of looked like that. I don't know if we should go that far. Yeah. I don't, I wasn't even saying anything. But if anyone like genuinely wants to know something about the game or something, I don't know, then just ask. Oh, asking? What is that, bro? How could you? Uh, But anyway, um, by the way, this guy is not my PNG tuber. Like right there, this guy is not this guy. Wanna know why? Because this guy has an orb in his chest, and this guy also just doesn't have a freaking face. He doesn't even have a mouth. He's just chemicals that consume stuff. Because he's literally chemical. Then the acid starts rising up. And by the way, I can tell you one thing. He's going to fall. And he's gonna hold on, and his legs are gonna get burned off. All I can say. It's not because I don't want to get in trouble. I genuinely don't want to reveal this. It's like a big part of the whole game. Okay. But if I'm feeling generous at the end of the stream, I might comment on the video. A hint. Just saying. If you're watching the stream right now, when you go in the comments, you might see something. You might. I'm not saying it's guaranteed. And by the way, he's lucky he didn't get burned entirely by the acid because, um, he literally, I'm not even lying, he's lucky because the factory, um, is running a bit low on acid because it's corroding a bit of the tubes that hold it and stuff, like a bit of the tanks, and some of it spilled out, but it got repaired before more spilled out. Wait, that actually kind of looks cool. I'm gonna go back now. So like when he's climbing up. Yes, his rigging kind of sucks. By the way, the original model that I was gonna do for this is going to be in a different area. Yeah, just saying. not animating the hands, bro. I'm sorry. This is a freaking cutscene. I'm already animating his limbs that look diabolical. Now I'm lucky, because I'm making it so he only uses one arm. Like he chases with one arm out and one just going down. Like I can show you. So basically he has this arm out right there, and this one is just going down, and it's kind of like just going behind him. If you have no clue what I'm saying, then that's crazy because, yeah. Yeah. It's news to P that it's news to P. He. I swear that was just a burp. I did not just throw up. Just saying, guys. By the way, if Blender, oh my god, that fucking sucks. If Blender were actually working this day when I made the model, the day I made this would have looked a lot better because I mean, although he wouldn't have had the orb, he still would have looked way better. I'm genuinely serious about this. I'm not animating his legs until the camera can officially see it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. I don't know. Oh, why does that actually kind of look good? Wait, that actually looks kind of sick. By the way, one of the games I made, it was called Rogun. It was a gun game. Very original, guys. Very original. Just know that. You know, being very sarcastic. But we said that would be our best game. This is our best game, bro. Bro, it looks like he's about to dunk. Like in basketball. It's news to poo that it's news to poo. I went poo. Oh, almost clicked yes. Mm, 1 second. Okay. Mhm. By the way, guys, if you ever want a tutorial on how to animate stuff like this, or just how to animate in general, I'll try to give you one if I ever have time. But if you want me to do something like that, you should do it like around like spring break, which is literally starting tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna have to animate his fingers on this part. I think this game could turn out actually amazing, guys. Like, I'm serious. This game could actually be really good. I mean, I know it probably won't become popular. We spent a lot on this game. A lot of the games that I've made, even if they were bad or good, they never really became popular. One of them got 400 visits, but they were all for me and my friends testing out the game for fun and just doing it out of boredom sometimes. That game was laser tag. I didn't know for a while, but I spelled laser wrong. But even if this doesn't become popular, it'd still be a really fun project to add on to. But it kind of ruined the purpose of what this was originally made to be. Not just for fun, because I want to know the feeling of having a popular game or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, dropped like half of my life into a stream. Holy crap. Sorry about that. Sometimes I literally just start talking about my life anywhere. I mean, anywhere. Sorry about that. I don't even think anyone's watching this. I don't know why I'm recording this still. Let me see. Let's see if anyone's actually watching this. Yeah, no one is. Whatever. You are so funny. I think we're almost done. The only thing I have to animate, which I hate animating, is the legs. Yay. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm sorry that I had to dislocate your fingers, my bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry so many times. I'll make his fingers slip off. Well, you are so funny. Just animating his palm. I'm not even animating his full body. Just his palm. I'm lazy animating. I'm lazy with animating sometimes. Wait, why was that actually kind of good though? Why was that actually good? I think I kind of cooked on that animation, bro. I think I kind of cooked. But the thing I hate. I'm gonna try this out real quick. Add. Attached part. So now, what I want to try is I want to see how this looks. Okay, it looks really good. Hold on, let me see that again. Yeah, he's definitely gonna need a little bit more animating. But for now, masterpiece. Okay, actually, hold on. I need to see the parts where he's actually in camera view. So his legs don't need to be animated there. He doesn't need to be animated that much here. Right there. But here is fine. Now here is where I want him to look at the player more. Okay, it looks pretty good, but his legs, I hate that I have to animate them though. Usually, don't take this out of context. Usually legs are like, actually I'm gonna make this so it's not that weird. But usually legs are easier to animate because because the ones I animate are usually like R6 and stuff. This isn't even R6 or R15. This is literally a custom rig. And sometimes I love that and sometimes I hate that. Other than that, still kind of gets me mad that I have to animate legs like this. Like R15, oh yeah, it'll suck, but I'll do it. But something like this, I just hate it, bro. This is kind of a goofy fall. That's usually how cartoon characters fall, but like, well, but still, it's just his way of falling, not mine, guys. Definitely. I don't want to animate the feet, but I guess I have to. First, let me animate the other leg. At least it's literally clipping into the ground. Okay. I need to keep this part of his leg in one place. And yes, I'm animating that still. I don't really care. I have the wrong. Boom. Boom. He looks so scrunched up here. It's genuinely kind of funny. Okay, this stream is gonna end soon, but I at least wanna, like, finish this animation. Also, yo, I feel like I should do it, but nah. I don't wanna ruin me and my friend's friendship. Because he texted me a message about a secret, and he told me not to tell anyone, but I want to tell the stream because he just messaged me back about it. I don't know if he knows I'm streaming, but I really, really want to say it, but I can't because it'll ruin our friendship and stuff. And even if it doesn't, I feel like I should still keep it a secret. One second. Okay. So, I think that this looks pretty good. I think, hold on, let me see this. Why does he look like a bull running at us like that? I want him to look at us. And bro, he literally, it looks like he grabbed his toes. It's like to trip. Oh yeah, by the way, we're definitely updating this. Like, look, he's like, on the, like, see? He's literally grabbing his toes. Yeah, we're reanimating this after the game is finished. After the game, like, gets published. Like, not exactly as the game gets published, but a bit after. I forgot to get rid of this. Delete. Now save this cutscene. Yay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now I can find. Okay. Save and export. Save to Roblox. Cutscene. Copy. Here. Boom. Okay. The one thing I need it so when the player hits this part, I need it so a script is disabled. And that's really bad. So, I don't know how to script that well. That's why I use a lot of free models or tutorials how to script. So, for now, 1 second. Sorry, my friend texted me. He wanted to know if he could join the stream, but he doesn't have a computer. But I'll let him join. Just hold on. Next project plate, whatever. I'll let him join next time, cause there's not much of a point. He'll just be here. That just feels kind of wrong. Okay, anyway. There's no. Okay, whatever. I gotta get Chat GPT open. Chat GPT. That's how desperate I am. I barely use Chat GPT. Only to fix some scripts I make, or just because yeah. Anyway, can you help me make a script? My Roblox game for. Can you make a script? So when the player steps on a part, a script gets disabled. This is for Roblox. Okay. I'm gonna read the script a little bit. I gotta see if anything is named in it. Aww. Okay. Okay. Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you, twin. Thank you, bruh. Anyway, what is this called? I'm gonna name it to cut scene. Scene part. Wait, end cutscene. End cutscene part. Okay. So now, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this. Now I'm doing this for safety measures because I feel like if I do it like in the same script, it's gonna break. Disable first person. Because first person breaks the cutscene. 1 second. Okay, anyway. So, it's called, I'm gonna name it to first person. Target script. Starter GUI. So I gotta change that. Starter GUI. I think I suck. Where do I change it? Can you change it so it's for starter GUI? Hold on, real quick. I want to test this out without putting that script in. By the way, some of the animations are wonky. I'm not going. I'm not doing this. And yes, you can walk through the things just happened? What just happened? Mister, I don't like that. Also, I'm gonna make it so as soon as the player, like the animation plays at the same time. So, hold on. Disable first person. Putting this here. So like they glide across the stairs still. And then 2 scripts. Yay. Let's try that. But the thing is, I could just disable the first person, but then the game would look so wonky. Or I could get a new first person, but it doesn't have to start in the middle. It's so satisfying. I'll figure out how to change the cursor. I'll do it. I'll search up how to do it. I'll put it in first. Yeah. You work, but you don't work. It's a lit. So it says to put local script inside of starter GUI. Just local script and then boom. Script to disable. First person. Now let's try it. It's probably not going to do anything. If it doesn't work again, I'll just work on this tomorrow. Because genuinely, this is tiring me out. And plus, I have to go to bed in like an hour. I could try to use a different one and try to find one with the dot in the middle as well. I'll just do it myself. Hey, mister. Can't do that. I haven't climbed the thing yet, mister. Okay, I'm gonna take you over here. I'm gonna go right here. Bro, I'm gonna kill you one day. Okay, listen. I'm gonna find where you live, okay? Where you were born, I'm gonna find your exact birthday. I'm gonna find your birth certificate. I'm gonna make sure you're legally dead in the system. But I'm gonna make it so you have to pay somebody else's taxes. By the way, they eat food 24/7 and never stop. I'm gonna crash the hell out, bro. What are you? Whoa. You know what? I'm genuinely starting to crash out, though. Yo. Okay, I was about to say. Like, run. I'll search for a different first person. I'll keep this script for now. So, like, I'll disable it and put a different one. First person. Doors first. Oh, but I don't. Wait, I do. It's for a different game. Yeah, I'm putting you in starter GUI. That was first person. Sure. Might change the mouse icon thingy. Copy, 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 copy. Backspace. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna freak out and kill someone. This is literally... If I click F and it unlocks, it's literally just the one it's the one I just had, bro. Cool shit. First person body. Okay. Start after UI. Copy, 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 copy. Backspace. Why? Just what? You don't even... Was it supposed to be? I'm about to end the stream. Not just because of out of anger. Because I'm genuinely becoming tired and I don't want to do this anymore. Is it for workspace? Bro, I'm gonna crash out. Yes, the animations are kind of wonky. Why are you a model? Oh, it's one of those things. Never mind. See your body in first person. Okay, yeah. Stays in workspace, by the way. Where does it go? Because I genuinely want to know where that goes. Does it go... in here? Does it? Let's see. No. It doesn't. Why do you zoom in like that, though? Oh! So it goes in first person, but it doesn't go on. So it goes in first person with the body view. I like it, but I don't like it. This is weird. No, I want to see my neck. No, it will not load. Oh my god. I just... If anyone, like right before the stream ends, if anyone could comment on this video, or a video that I've made, and give me a link or just give me a script on how to disable a script when someone steps on a part, please give it to me. This is stressful as hell. I've been doing this for so long. I'm trying to finish this. This is literally the last part before the game ends. Like the first chapter and stuff. I just want to finish it, bro. Please. Please, someone. Just please. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Yes, I want to stop streaming.